Hi, I'm Aaron Tremayne, the winner of the 2019 400 Thunder Pro Stock Champion.
First of all, Aaron, now that the 2019 season's in the books, how does this championship compare to your previous?
Well, I guess like any of the championships that I've won, it's been quite tough, I guess. Pretty hard competition out there at the moment. So with Chris, he had a real good start of the season, and we obviously finished off well between me and my brother. So it was good to battle out with him. Next year there's going to be more cars out there again, so it's going to be tougher and tougher. So yeah, it was a good championship this year, and obviously we weren't leading the whole way, but we led where it mattered the most.
Let's talk about the rule changes. We've got unleaded fuel coming in, we've got a minimum weight break adjustment, and the wicker bill height. So tell us a little bit about that, like from your perspective as a team that's just won the championship. Where do you start? Where do you start in the development stage?
Yeah, well, I guess, obviously the 20 season's going to be unleaded fuel, as you just said. So it's going to come back to, we're going to have to do a lot of dyno testing between, different fuels, and find our baseline again with the fuel, make sure we're not hurting parts, make sure the engines are reliable, and then obviously take to the track and make a few runs. Jace has obviously already run the fuel the other weekend, ran quite well, so we've done a little bit of dyno testing and hopefully to test the VP fuel, QM25, in a couple of weeks up here in Queensland. And I think it's obviously, for what we've seen so far, we're definitely going to lose power. Exactly how much, I think, will depend on where we can get to with the engine combinations, how much we have to change compression ratios, quench area, that sort of stuff, and so I suppose sort of see where we end up with power, and then gear and gear the car to suit, and just see where we end up on the racetrack. But I'd say between the, it's a good idea that they're going to drop 50 pound out the car. Wicker bill, probably not so much. I prefer to see it at the height it's at now, which is 1/2 inch. But yeah, we're just going to have to realistically make a run to where we're at. I still think you're going to see 6-second passes, but I don't think, it's probably going to be a little bit, we're going to be off a little bit where we are now, I'd say, at this point in time. So really time will tell, and we'll wait and see.
So Aaron, Mega Fuels have been a part of your program now for 2 seasons, and what's their involvement meant to your program?
Oh, well, obviously the guys at Mega, have come in and helped us out in the past 2 seasons, and it's been fantastic. It's taken a lot of the stress off our racing program as far as financial difficulty, and just having the guys there at the Winter Nationals was great to see them out there having fun. It allows us to do a bit more R&D other than we can normally do, especially with financial times being a bit tough at the moment. It's hard to run 2 cars, and it costs a lot of money. Have 4 engines, 2 cars, 2 crews, semi-trailers. It's an expensive episode. So to have them on board, we've won championships this year and last year in dragster and in competition and pro stock. So hopefully we can continue the success with Mega and keep the train rolling.
So Aaron, let's get social media talking. If Aaron Tremayne could write a new rules package for pro stock, what would it include?
400 inch, love it. Obviously we do all our own cylinder heads and manufacturing for the class, but I would really love to see the class, run a bit faster, move with the times a touch. If we could run mid-6s or, roundabouts there, I think it'd be a great thing for the spectators and also for the drivers. Whether that includes, obviously more cubic inches, big blocks, who knows. It's a hard thing to do, but because to do that, it's going to cost everyone a crazy amount of money. So it would have to be a major phase-in over a lot of years, obviously, to do that sort of change. But that's where I'd like to obviously see it go. EFI, it's a must in my opinion. It's something we need to do. It's going to bring in a lot of different companies into pro stock, Heltec, Fueltech, Ollie, Motec, all these different companies would, I suppose, love to be on board and have an opportunity to have their stickers on a car like ours, 11,000 RPM. It's just something we need to do. I know a lot of the guys are dead against it, but I think we can't fade it. Obviously carburetors are a must as well. You can't just come in with a rule and go, nah, no more carburetors got to run EFI. That's bullshit. We need to allow both, and that way the younger generation's going to want to come into the class. They're going to want to, look at the cars, and with all this fancy stuff that we have on our engines, it's got a computer control in it. Well, it appeals to the younger generation, not just the older guys. And I love carburetors, but the same thing. I'd love to put some EFI in there and see what I could do with it. But who knows? Other than that, I think the weight we're at's good at the moment. I love the look of the cars, and it's a great class. We just got to keep moving with the time so it doesn't die.